let me turn the recording on here. So once again, this is episode 16 through 20. Just wanted to put that on for the record, but back to it. So they clashing with this man bear pig. All the lesser students going at it. None of these are the protagonists. Baskerville Clan, Hound, Staffordshire, Baskerville. I don't know. That's kind of a weak name, Staffordshire. Like, they couldn't give you nothing classy. Like what about Stephenshire? I feel like that's better than Stafford. Cause what is a Stafford? That sounds like a type of a dog breed. Like, again, if your middle name is Van or what's the other one? Van or Lay, you're like the part of the bastard branch of the family. If it's not Lee or Lay, one of the two is main branch. But if you got Van, you're bastard. You're bastardized. You don't get you most likely won't get the seat to the heir or whatever. You're just basically a bodyguard. You're just in the family. It's like a trust thing. When an opponent that is stronger than you charges at you, it is common sense to back away. Do not aim for the vital point from the get-go. Aim for the hind leg to slow it down, which is more effective. Double glimpse. He's going berserk mode. These are the triplets. As expected of the triplets. Their aura is dark crimson, which is very suitable for the Baskervilles. Oh, they not letting up. Good work, everyone. With this, all of you are now considered low-rank sword experts, masters of the first Baskerville technique. As of right now, we will conclude with the 70-year training. I'm using my mouse to roll, but I really should use the arrow key. Unlike the ox bear that was caged, the wild ox bear on Crimson Mountain will be quite different. Just so y'all know, when y'all see at La Rouge Mountain or whatever, I call it Crimson Mountain because that's just to not be a tongue twister or whatever. But you can call it that. I just call it Crimson Mountain because Rouge is red and Noir is black. Put the colors together. Crimson. Yeah. Anyway. Even I cannot handle the older tenacious ones. Must know that this is the part where they be like kind of cutting off word bubbles, but I'll fill in like, you must know that the monster you face today is incomparable to the one you'll be facing in real life. Death occurs much more easily than you think. Either use your bloodline to overcome it, or build your experience to survive somehow. That is all. Congratulations on your graduation. Good luck in your future. Hey, which night order did you apply to? My first choice was Doberman, second Pitbull, and third Rottweiler. Oh, none of them overlap with mine. I prefer the Wolfhound order. There are several night orders within the Baskerville clan. Each order is established and managed for various objectives such as watching, searching, guarding, assassinating, suppressing, all-out warfare, etc. But hey, where do you think that bastard will go? Who? Obviously, Vicar Van Baskerville. I heard he defeated a much larger ox bear than ours on his own. I heard that he's already a high-ranked sword expert. He can already bear 3 fangs. He's already at the 3rd Baskerville technique. That means he's at the Shadowhound's level. It took longer than I thought. My current hidden level is graduate intermediate rank at the 5th Baskerville technique. Compared to I was 7 years ago, I merely leveled up once from graduate low rank. However, if you only consider swordsmanship, I've surpassed myself prior to the regression. Still, my growth is much slower than I expected. Master Vicar, Butler Barrymore, the Patriarch is looking for you, young master. I'm trying to put like an Alfred little twist on it. I don't know if I can though. I'll try my best. I believe your assignment has been decided. All right. Actually, let me add some background music. One of them was to reach. Actually, I don't like this one. Let me see. We'll use. Try this one. That's nice, but that's a story for another time. Hopefully, I gotta preview it first. Anyway, long time no see. How have you been, patriarch? Dude, he got old. He got old quick. His hair was black and it wasn't this long before. It's not like, it's not even gray either. It's like a beige right now. Maybe it's the light. What happened to your nose? While I was subjugating the barbarians on Crimson Mountain, one of the archers got the better of me. Did you capture them? No, I did not, but I managed to give her the same scar on her face. Anyway, congratulations on graduating. Thank you. It's only going to get harder. Is he going to talk about the assignment now? Prior to my regression, I became a junior knight of the Pibble Order. I was dispatched to Crimson Mountain, facing death non-stop for 21 months. Like an expendable mutt, I was immediately dispatched into battle. The Baskerville children are categorized as either elites or expendable when they reach the age of 15. While the expendables die in battle, the elite are educated about politics and administration. Through numerous encounters with death, the experienced expendables become guards to the elite, and the elite mature over time through practicing politics and administration. The fifth Baskerville technique exists to let the elite catch up to the expendables, long hours and experiences with real-life battles. Which is my swordsmanship wasn't able to surpass the fourth technique prior to my regression. There was no way Hugo would let me, an illegitimate child, take a course for the elite. My son, why don't you try the lower house of parliament? By the lower house of parliament, you mean the lower house of parliament assists with the Baskerville clan's regional administration, legislature, and law enforcement, as well as inviting businesses and looking after the region as necessary. Simply put, they manage both small and large matters of the clan. Hugo has selected me, an illegitimate child, to take the elite course. Your achievements are greater than any child who's referred to as genius by 10 years, so I will treat you as such. The position you will be taking is the deputy council of the underdog city. Currently, both the council and deputy council positions are vacant. Would you like to try it? I will accept your will. I do have something to mention, however. What is it? I want to inform you about the incident regarding the Moore clan and the Ruby Mines. You mean how you screwed over Adolf Morg? I did promise you a reward. Are you requesting your reward now? That's correct. May I borrow it once? If this is too much of a request, you do not have to grant it. Not at all. I trust you will not do anything foolish, my son. I won't make you worry. I can't get used to being called a son, no matter how many times I hear it. Hugo was granting my wish. This would have been unthinkable prior to my regression. This is a clean bowler fit. Like, I rarely see the white what is it called, overcoat on top. It's usually always black down, but this is pretty classy. It's pretty classy. Young master. The patriarch treasures you immensely. I can tell since he's assigned you to the duty of a consul prior to dispatching you into battle immediately. Once you call this the disciples of kingship, he will put you to great use when the time comes. That's only if I successfully manage my responsibilities as deputy counsel. It's a good thing. Using my authority as a deputy counsel, I could hone my skills much more safely. I'm not interested in current events. It's not like the memories from my previous life are gone anyway. I still recall the sensation when my head rolled off the guillotine. I will let you experience the same sensation. Hugo Le Baskerville. So that's one of the, I think Le is the main branch. Alright, moving on to chapter 17. So you guys have a choice. I'll give you guys a choice. I will go up to chapter 17, and then I can read the other manga, Infinite Mage. I'll do 3 chapters of that as well, and so that way you guys have a double feature Manga Monday, or I'll continue on with this chapter, and then we'll get into some games right after this. Just let me know in the comments. Keep going with this one. All right. Baskerville Territory Underdog. I don't have any comments right now. I just want you guys to soak it in. You guys, make sure to have this place squeaky clean by tomorrow. The new deputy counsel will be here. He's from the Baskerville family, so take special care. Yes, sir. I wonder what kind of person the new deputy counsel is. I hope he's experienced in business. What? Didn't you hear? Apparently, he's just 15. What? 15? What do you expect from a 15-year-old? We're screwed this time too, then. Huh? Whose kid is this? Did some employee bring him? Hey, this isn't a place you can just freely enter. Remove your hand this instant. This is... You are early, deputy counsel. Why do you have to come a day early? Hey, you. Prepare the women and drinks right now. I'm gonna have a party. Bro, he on demon time. He said, what a bitches. Bring him. Immediately. A party? Oh, this cookout is phenomenal. My bad. Party. Listen, he got a nice spread. We got steak. Look like steak. Kebabs over here. I don't know what this is. This could be sausage links or I don't know. Fruit. He got a what's this, charcuterie board? Wine? Bro. I don't know what kind of budget they gave him, but he cashing out. Chihuahua Baskerville. He's the general secretary of the city of Underdog, and he is very upset right now. So I'm kind of confused a little bit. I think he might be from the main branch. I don't know for certain, because even though I've read a little bit farther, I don't know too much about this character. He is a Baskerville, but as far as we read from Vickers' story, they're trained pretty harshly. He seems like a meek person. I've read, again, as I said, slight spoiler, I've read some of his, well, not him, whatever. I read some of the story ahead of y'all. But he doesn't really give off any real presence. Like, he's like, who can I put you in the mindset of? What's Goku partner name? The little bald dude who always be dying? I was gonna say Kakarot, but that's Goku's name. Krillin. He kind of give me like Krillin vibes, Just always gotta protect him. Like, could die anytime. Always gotta revive him. It just, I don't know. Not my favorite character. I don't hate him. He's just he doesn't really hold much of the story for me. I digress. Anyway, he's the general secretary of the city of Underdog, and he is very upset right now. Drinking on the first day of the job. A ridiculous guy has been assigned to the job. I'm already having a hard time because his predecessors were all dismissed because they accepted bribes. But he's holding a party at the workplace? What kind of troublemaker is this young kid? Okay, whatever. Maybe you'll get it together once the city's en route. Are you the general secretary? Deputy counsel. When did he come in? I'm Vicar Van Baskerville. I'm Chihuahua Baskerville. Chihuahua Baskerville. You don't have a middle name. That's see. I knew. Not again. A lack of a middle name signifies that I'm from outside the family. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. That's something I didn't peep, or I probably went over my head. So if you have a middle name, you're in the family. But it's like, think of it in the sense of Attack on Titan, right? How the inner wall, the main inner wall, that's the head family. Outer ring, extended family. Lesser outer ring, you're like cousins and shit. And then beyond that, you like fourth cousin twice removed. You know what I mean? Like, who are you people? So he's like on the outside. He's outside the wall, basically. He's not even in the inner sanctum at all. He's outside the wall. That's why I was kind of confused by his presence. All right, that's why I mentioned that. It means I'm employed and not a blood member of the family. Oh, wait. So does that mean he's married in, or he's employed and not a blood member? So you have to be married in, I think. I've had to deal with all the deputy councils discriminating against me because of this. Nice. Huh? What? I scanned through your personal information on the way here. You're from Underdog, right? Huh? I'm born and raised here. Then you must know the ins and outs of this place. I know how Let me start over. I know how hard people like you have worked. I don't intend to interfere with how you get your work done, so I trust you'll continue to do a good job. Huh? Okay. Is this a new form of harassment? Why is he here when he's asked for the party? The personal law system itself doesn't have a problem, but there are a lot of strange things when it comes to the judicial system. You read through all of that already? The problem with Underdog is that many illegal business owners were successful, and as a result, the underground holds the power above law. Just stopping the illegal businesses won't resolve the problem. The heads of the underground businesses need to be removed. The job of a deputy's counsel is to make laws and execute them. I respect all the laws that are already in place. However, I will add a new law. A new one? I'll make sure the underground economy is in shambles in a week. But I need a cause in order to execute and make this law. Why do you need a cause for getting rid of illegal businesses? I'm still young, and I'm a newly appointed deputy counsel. I need a performance in order to make it more convincing. To put it differently, I will lay out poop for the flies. Just what is he planning? The next day. Underdog's downtown Dortsmile Street. This is a lengthy ass name, and the street name ain't. Street names don't have to be cool, but Dortsmile Street, like, I don't mean to be a critic, and maybe this is my Chicago side coming out, but listen, we already feel the type of way. We Chicagoans already feel the type of way. If we come to your city and you say you're taking us downtown, and your downtown don't have no skyscrapers, what's going on here? So, like, in all of Chicago, there's not a more pathetic street name than Dortsmile Street. Like, we got Drexel, we got streets named after universities, Princeton, Harvard. We got what's the one? I'm not gonna go through all the street names of Chicago, y'all. I'm not gonna do it, but like you get the point. Oh, this kind of drippy. I'm fucking with the coat. He got a sword. I don't know if this is a stick. He kind of puts you in the mind of like a what's that British inspector sleuth on tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. I was gonna say it's not Moriarty the Patriot. It's not him. No. It was this guy used to hunt the slasher, the Ripper. He used to hunt the Ripper. I can't think of his name. I know it's gonna say Houdini. It's not Houdini. I knew that's gonna be mad wrong. He wears plaid. He smokes a pipe. I don't know this dude's name. What's that dude name? Help me out, chat. What's the deputy counsel planning to do? He's been standing there since the crack of dawn. There are a lot of people here, though. Whoa. Listen up. I'm the newly appointed deputy counsel. But he's so young. He's cute. What's a kid like that gonna do? I believe you all have seen this notice. These are the laws that have been in place for a while. Even if the deputy counsel has changed, the Baskerville family laws are still strict as before. Human trafficking is banned. Death penalty. Gambling is you get your wrist amputated. Damn. Banning on private loans. Removal of the eyes. Oh my god. Banning on illegal brothels. Tattoo on the face. That's not bad. I mean, this one's pretty livable. Banning on illegal lobbying. Exile. I guess that's fair. Maybe. I don't know. Illegal tax evasion. Removal of kneecaps. Oh, you niggas are loan sharks. Let's see. Autonomy Constitution section. Clause. Banning on illegal entry. Penalty. Water burial. Damn. Banning on illegal drugs. Removal of tongue. Banning on illegal embezzlement of military supplies. They didn't even put the penalty for this. It's got to be like you're hung and then castration on top of like they throw you on a pit of hot coals and then they just start throwing more hot coals at your body as you're dying. Like that's some pretty sick shit. And will continue to be upheld as if the higher ups don't do anything. He's probably going to be lobbied pretty soon too anyway. How dare you? Who do you think you're talking about? He's from the Baskerville Maine family. Will you mind your manners once your throats are cut with your blades? Let's stop. I wish Chihuahua would have been the new deputy counsel already. How would a kid this young carry out laws? Huh. Whoa. Nani? I will announce a specialty with authority of deputy counsel. Vickers Special Law, Section 1, Clause 1. I will award 100 million gold to whoever succeeds in removing this stake. $100 million? Listen, if you stick a stake in the ground and you are giving out free money on some Sword in the Stones type shit, listen, I'm knocking everybody out. I'm actually let a good 10 people go ahead of me just to loosen up the ground a bit. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some soap, some dish detergent, some butter. I'm gonna get heaps of butter. And I'm going to melt it in like the crevice of the ring of where the steak is. And I'm going to like twist. I'm going to get some gloves. I'm going to twist the stick, right? Because if you just pull straight up, not only are you going to throw at your back, but you're putting all that pressure on your knees for what? That's dumb. Think smart. Think smart every time. I'm going to melt so much butter in there. And I'm going to like grease. I'm going to get some grease too. Everything that's got some type of not buoyancy, like some slip effect to it. I'm gonna put it in the hole, right? And then I'm gonna twist that bitch. And I'm gonna yank it out of here. And then the 100 gold is mine. Run me my money now. He didn't say how you had to do it. He just said you had to pull it out. Vickers Special Law, Paragraph 1, Article 1. The person who pulls out the appointed stake, henceforth referred to as the stake, will be paid 100 million gold immediately by Deputy Counsel Vicar Van Baskerville as stipulated. He's going to give us 100 million. That's 4 times the average salary. You just have to pull out a stake to get 100 million? Is there no one? Nobody wants to get 100 million? I guess it can be helped. The person who pulls out this stake will be paid 1 billion gold immediately by Deputy Counsel Vicar Van Baskerville. The person who pulls out this stake will be rewarded 1 billion gold. How about now? This is ridiculous, you know. Are you making fun of us? What fool would attempt it? That's right. Stop fooling around and just go to sleep. It's not like 1 million gold is chump change. Why are we embarrassed instead? So there's no one? In that case, Vickers Special Law, Paragraph 1, Article 2. The person who pulls out this stake will be paid 10 billion gold immediately by Deputy Counsel Vicar Van Baskerville. Bro, he's upping the price. He keeps upping it. Is there still no one? What the hell is going on? Is this not a joke? Should I try it? Are you stupid? What kind of repercussions are you going to suffer? Look at the sword on his waist. What if you're executed immediately because he thinks you're greedy? Maybe that stake is really heavy. Don't you think it's actually falling over a bit? I'm sure there's a trick. It's best not to involve yourself in such situations. There's seriously still no one? Then, Deputy Counsel, we don't have that much money in our city. May I try it? Hey, aren't you the flower girl, Judy? How dare you butt in? My mother is sick, so I have to try something. You naive little brat. You could be killed. If something happens, please take good care of my mother. You wouldn't kill me, right? I'm volunteering myself to make a fool. I'm volunteering to make a fool of myself. Won't they pay me a few coins at least? I just hope that I can be paid for a basket full of flowers. Pull it out. Yoink. It's done. It's been pulled out. She did it. She really did it. Huh? Oh, shit. I pulled it out so easily. Could it be... Will I be executed now? What's the reason for execution? Contempt against a noble? Disgrace? Greed? Who's going to look after my mother after I die? Mother, I'm sorry. Yo, she's going through it. She's panicking her life. For now, here is 100 million gold. Where's your home? Since 10 billion gold would be heavy, we'll have it shipped to your home. We'll also provide you with a guard to protect your reward. This is the law. It must always be obeyed. The performance proved to be an opportunity that allowed the Vickers Special Law to become even more famous than the self-governance law of the Baskerville clan. When you obey the law, you are rewarded. When you disobey, you are punished. This simple logic touched the hearts of the citizens. The new deputy counsel is vastly different. I heard Vicar, the deputy counsel, keeps his word, no matter what. As a society where principles are upheld. That is true. In our modern day, I feel like we do have a lot of laws and stipulations, but we don't have a lot of rewards to go with them in hand. Because, you know, saying like all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. In the same token, like you have all these rules, but like a lot of people are disobeying the rules. They're getting repercussions, but they're not serious enough for other people to be serious about those repercussions. Similarly, people are doing good, but they aren't being rewarded enough for their efforts. So it's making others feel like, okay, if I just put in enough effort to get by, that's okay, as long as I don't get punished. But even if you do get punished, it's like it's not really worth the punishment if you just, you know, be low key, be out the way. And that's just creating stagnancy. So look at your government, people. Look at your government. Question them. I will say no more. Listen, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. Since the Vicar special law was declared, unlawfulness noticeably decreased, and crime rates were halved. The politician moves the law to gain the trust of the citizens, a vow to be honest and always keep promises. Is that the Eastern language? You've got quite the handwriting, Chihuahua. I can't get over his name, being that it's not why they do this man like that? I've never been so touched in the past 20 years I've worked here. You cannot just rule citizens with wrath when they belittle the law and do not trust it. I thought hard about how I could get in the attention of the citizens and leave a lasting impression that was the result. I, Chihuahua, will follow you for the rest of my days. I can now rest easy, knowing my efforts were not in vain since I met you, Deputy Counsel. Calm down. This is actually the performance that would have been displayed by Camus Morgue many years from today. When Camus became the matriarch, the crime rate was close to 1%. Of course, because of the fear she instilled, she was never liked by the citizens. The problems are only just the beginning. Since we use 100 million gold as a reward, we'll have to find a way to get it back. Right? These are the locations where there are potential illegal groups or where they may hide out in the future. We will maintain these locations and confiscate their dirty money. How do you know that that's where the criminal businesses are? I can smell them. They are the regions I surveyed to no end prior to my regression, so of course I know them like the back of my hand. How much did he investigate already? He's so flawless. Deputy Counsel, sir! The Village Hall's Youth Autonomy Association has requested a meeting. Yo, why Chihuahua look kind of like, he's like 5'7"? And he like old man, like he look like he's short as hell. I guess it was time. The arrogant bastards from the regional society want to see me, huh? The Village Hall's Youth Autonomy Association consists of the Matt Blank Clan, Pure Clan, Louisville Clan, Chanel Clan, Ferragamo Clan, Hermes Clan, and Pradar Clan. Hold on. Listen, Listen. When I first read this, I knew like the last three were like called luxury items or whatever, but I'm not familiar with Mont Blanc. I know this is Dior. Then this would be Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Ferragamo, Hermes. I get that. Prada. Right? Anyway, but what's Mont Blanc? I'm not familiar with that one. Noah, let me know what that one is. It's an organization that was founded by the second and third generations of the 7 native families of Baskerville. It's only called the Youth Autonomy Association, but realistically, it's just a promiscuous social club. I guess the young masters over there have something to say about the Vicar's special law. So the dung flies have started to smell the shit. Then shall we start annihilating the pests that are eating away at this city? I'm going to bump this music up some. We're at chapter 19. We got one more chapter after this, and you guys get another Manga Monday next week. Or, well, I'll talk to you about the game situation later, because I had some conflicts with Final Fantasy 14, so I don't know if I'll stream that again, because I used to do it on my 5, but I'll talk about that after the novel. A club located within a high-end hotel in why are my words getting so tongue-tied today? A club located within a high-end hotel in Underdog City. Burning suspension. In a room located deep within the club, there was a party at a VIP lounge that cost 10 million gold for a 6-hour rental service. The participating members are the crucial 7 members of the Youth Autonomy Society. Alright, stack them. Bring everything. Let's make another tower today. the second and third children of the 7 families located within the Baskerville territory. 1 million gold per bottle. The pyramid of Don. I'm not even pronouncing that. It's not complete. Listen, I'm gonna call it Don for short. Don Perry. That's what I'm gonna call it. Hey, drink. Hey, drink everything spilled on the table. Thank you, sir. Thanks to you, we get to enjoy this precious drink. We'll serve you until the day we die. No matter how much I spend, the money keeps replenishing itself. We can do this, all thanks to the Baskervilles. Although the demand for slaves continues to grow, it's easy to kidnap barbarians to sell. Isn't this all thanks to the Baskervilles who only care about territorial expansion? It's great since we don't have to worry about the imperial family. This club is better than the clubs in the capital. On top of that, those Baskervilles are protecting us. How much safer can we get? At this point, aren't the Baskervilles our personal hunting dogs? Seriously, they're idiots who know nothing beyond their own swords. It's clear after the incident with Messi Madonaro, they don't even know we pushed the blame on them. And now, one of the most loyal families, the Messi Madonaro clan, was devastated when the Baskervilles decided to massacre them personally. Thanks to that, there are only 7 clans now. That's what happens when they try to mess with us. Oh, did you hear about the new deputy council? I've made arrangements to learn more. Seems like they're a newbie of Van descent. His name is Vicar. Have you heard of him before? No. First time. Looks like he was already causing a scene when he first arrived at the age of 15. A great fool at that. He might do well with us, though. Why don't we have some fun and teach him a lesson? We'll bring him here and throw a huge party with the best drinks and women. Then, once the party's over, we'll force him to pay for it. That sounds like fun. The 15-year-old government worker won't have any money. Do you think he'll be able to report us for that? We'll say it was a joke and pay for the event. After that, he won't bother us ever again. Sir, the ladies are here. Yo. She my type right here. Baddies all around. Hey, you came here again after what happened last time? Send her out. She drains me. Ugh. Who he sending out? Who he sending out? Who's he? Did someone call a male escort? Oh. Isn't he someone you know? I don't think so. He entered with such confidence that nobody questioned him. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? No. You don't grab anybody by the hair. You listen. He's not gonna live. You don't grab nobody by the hair. You listen, as a security guard, you could have had the decency to be like, hey, can you, explain who you are, reveal yourself, what's your identity. He ain't do none of that. He instinctively went for the dome. They said, come with me. He's dead. He's dead. You don't touch a protagonist like that. Huh? Oh. Arms don't bend like that. What? Vicar. I'm Vicar Van Baskerville. Vicar? Deputy Counsel. What are you doing here? You called me here. Our Deputy Counsel. Amazing. To think you would come here. Should we enact our plans? Sure. Let's see how he deals with having to pay for anything. We'll keep him here for now and force him to pay once the party is over. Why don't we stop the pointless chatter? Whoa. Hockey? Oh no, you just shook the table. Did he use manipulation to force the champagne tower to explode just by touching the table? If that's the case, a graduator? What the? I thought he was a 15-year-old kid. You are a middle-class expert. Do something. Shut up. I'll lose in an instant if I try to fight him. Hey, you. We were going to pay for the drinks. Of course you should be paying for your own drinks. Were you planning on forcing me to pay for it after you were done? I made a mistake. Who would dare do such a thing? Why would we do that to someone from the Baskerville clan? We just wanted to test you, Deputy Counsel. I'm sure you're aware the underdog city has been corrupt. We wanted to ensure that you wouldn't be enticed by what the city has to offer. Seems like you have what it takes to lead us. We'll be sure to follow. An owner can test their dog. But that's not the case the other way around. Yo, he's putting his bare hand in his stomach. A dog should never trust their owner, no matter the situation. Are you unmoved since you have money and power? That's only because you've never seen something truly frightening before. Do you know why I did this to him? If you don't, then it looks like you'll have to meet the same fate. Of course, we're well aware of why you did this. Is that so? If you know, then I'm sure you understand what I'll do next. Oh, he killed him. You bastard! Do you think you'll be able to get away with this? See, I knew you didn't know. Abduction, kidnapping, illegal slave trafficking, insulting Baskerville. Seems like you've committed a lot of crimes. Animals don't learn until you teach them. Now then, let's see what I can do to teach a disobedient creature a lesson. Listen, this protagonist, he's not a hero. He's a dark hero. He's a, what's it called, anti-hero? He does shit for money and for bitches and for power. But he's never doing it for the right thing. I won't say he's never doing it for the right thing. He has a moral compass. It's just that his compass is always pointing in his direction, not everybody else's. You son of a bitch. You think you'll survive after pulling this shit? I'm going to tell my father everything. Let's see what happens once I get out of here. I'm going to kill you. I won't ever forgive you. Release me immediately. Oh my. Why have you beaten him up so much? Do you think I overdid it? Of course. You can't just beat him to a complete pulp. You can't turn a person to a meat bag. Don't worry. I haven't even started yet. Pardon? The village hall is supposed to manage the wicked civil servants and educate the regional society. But they've mutated into a hideous organization that even overlooks the authority of the Baskerville clan. I can tell from their arrogant expressions. Can you tell that they still lack proper education? Once the sun sets, I will execute them all. While I'm at it, I will bury all those who are associated with them. Are you serious? Of course. We're sorry. Please forgive us just this once. We'll give you everything we have. Just let us live. But will their families just idly sit by? They are cowardly yet daring. They will not sponsor anything that you do going forward, Deputy Counsel, and they will avenge themselves using whatever methods are possible. There's no need to worry. Their families won't be able to complain, since these bastards are tied to criminal organizations of Underdog City. But what importance is the evidence, right? I have my ways, so don't worry. If I can't find evidence, I'll just make my own. I have no interest in the evidence. I have no interest in the events that will take place after this. Listen, he's a sick nigga. He takes what belongs to the family, even though he himself is planning to destroy the family because they fucked him over. So, I don't know, I'm a little conflicted here. Like, he's killing people kind of indiscriminately here. Like, he's doing it out of the guise of law, but part of him loves doing it because he knows he's taken a fang away from the Baskerville clan. Even if that's not the case, I have to leave this place once I enroll at the academy. Here are your charges: human trafficking, kidnapping, bribery, blackmail, threatening, assault through a third party, and murder. We've never done anything like that. If there's evidence, we'll gladly be punished for it. You'll accept a punishment if there's evidence. You say that as if you've done the crime, but there's no proof. Well, it's like saying I'll never cause damage to the family even if I were to die here. Deputy Counsel, sir. You're here? What's in the bag? Your custom order is ready, sir. Good timing. Good job. Oh. Oh, no. Listen, if I was in a situation like this, if I have the opportunity, I'm taking the sharpest thing I can, and I'll end it. I'll end it, because I'm not gonna sit through torture. I'm not. I don't have the psychological mentality for that. I'm not gonna do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is the one time where I'm kind of like, I'm on the victim side here. Like, listen, let them go. You don't gotta go that far, bro. Like, relax. I think they learned their lesson, but if they do it again, listen, you warned them. You scared them. Like, sometimes you gotta show niggas. This is the first time I'm seeing some of the tools, even though I've been torturing people for 30 years. How did you think of such scary tools? I didn't invent them myself. They're common where I'm from. Did you come from hell? Something like that. Would you like to learn? I will politely decline. I might vomit everything I've eaten when I see you work with those tools. I miss it. During the torture from Era of Destruction, even the Demon Clan's prisoners of war spattered everything. By torturing the Demon Clan, the methods evolved significantly. Now then, where's that expression of yours that said you won't admit to anything no matter what? Please, don't say anything. I want to cherish the memories of my past for once. The rumors quickly spread. The 7 wicked gangs who lived in luxury were arrested at once. As long as there was a gathering of more than 3 citizens of Underdog City, that rumor continued to circulate. Phew. Aren't they the bastards who treated civilians like pests? I doubt the Deputy Counsel will release them anytime soon. So wait, let me back up. What was the rumor? They were arrested, gathering more than 3 citizens in Underdog City. They're the 2nd generation of the native families. I'm sure he'll just embarrass them and then release them. Oh no. Looking at the charges, I think they're going to be executed. Would you really execute the children of the native families? You fool. Don't you know the personality of the new Deputy Counsel? He burned 100 billion gold with one stake. But he's going to get himself into quite a pickle if he executes those 7 losers. I doubt they're going to kill them. All the citizens said it, that this was merely a political power play between the new politician and the native authorities, and that as soon as they bend their wills, the situation will be over. Yeah. The Montblanc clan. We already know. Listen, the luxury clan, the luxury family is coming through. I'm not going to read all that. Delivered an apology to the new Deputy Counsel. The local powerhouses had bent their will. Gold, bricks, goddamn. With this, the imprisoned 7 losers would be released unscathed, and the Deputy Counsel would face a grave scolding from the Patriarch. That's what everyone expected. Until the 7 heads were hung in the middle of the center square, that is. The 7 heads that were preserved with salt displayed expressions of agony as if they experienced excruciating pain until their last breaths. The public notice hung above their heads explained the punishment that they received prior to their executions in detail. They got tattooed on face. They got their wrists amputated. He literally cut off their heads, so amputating their wrists That's like kind of overdoing it, man. Both wrists. Oh, I thought it was just one. How do you amputate something 72 times at regular? So that means he cut off their hand and then he just kept lowering it. Why? I mean, I get for the purpose of the law, but you can bend the law. I'm not gonna read through all these because it's pretty graphic. Since the laws were already in place, there's no reason to be surprised. But this will be the first time the sentences are served by the infamous native families of the region, which will bring forth change. After hearing our war cry, they will start to use their heads. Once the destruction of either parties begin, Underdog City will go through a bloodbath. You better brace yourself, Secretary Chihuahua, since you'll be joining me in the next strategy. Huh? Me? Deputy Counsel, sir, is this really the right strategy? Do you not trust me, Secretary Chihuahua? That's not it at all. But, is this the right plan? The Deputy Counsel. Is being sold as a slave for this strategy. He's crazy, bro. He's tackling this town on multiple levels. He already took out the whatchamacall, the what's the Nemple babies, right? He took them out. Now he's going to infiltrate the trafficking side of things by placing himself as a slave to sneak in just to do whatever he's gonna do. That's already crazy in itself. Listen, he put chains on himself. He did this to himself. His psychology chat knows no bounds. All right, we are on. Oh, that's 20. So that's 20. So we will be reading 21 next Monday. I'll try to stream every day up until Thursday because this weekend I won't be streaming. I'll be going out of town. So, yeah. So, I hope y'all like that. Let me know what you think. I'm going to stop the recording here.